Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Davros and I'm a Whovian, and today I review Doctor Who Father's Day. So this is an episode from series 1 where the Doctor takes Rose to see her father, where she takes him to see his demise, where she can go up to him and be with him as he goes, but hesitates around the first time, and then the second time she intervenes and stops him from being run over and causes a whole paradox and ripples in time, and those tears cause these dragon-like creatures called Reapers to come in and sort of sterilize the wound in time and cause chaos. And the Doctor, Rose, and the wedding, because on that day they're on the way to a wedding, they take refuge in a church, and the Doctor has to find out how to fix this after having a falling out with Rose over her decision. But then they both make amends and almost find a way to fix things, because the TARDIS goes AWOL. And then after that fails, when Rose holds her baby self, the only way to fix things now is for Rose's father, Pete Tyler, to make things right and die to the fixed point in that time in that universe. And then all things go back to normal, more or less. But Rose does change it a little bit, just a cheap way, to the point where he didn't die alone and there was a young girl at his side, which was Rose. So that's the essential story there. So what did I like about this episode? Well, I liked the emotion and the drama, and this was sort of a sad episode, a bit of doom and gloom, because Rose wanted to, know her father a little bit more and see him, and then she, the temptation becomes too great and she interferes. Billie Piper, I think, does a good performance in this episode with her raw emotion and how much she wants to fix things and change her past, but she can't. But yeah, in the end she gets to know her father, but knows what has to be done has to be done. And I thought Christopher Eccleston did a great performance in this, playing the Doctor, telling Rose that she can't save her family. The Doctor also saying that his planet was in peril and it never occurred to him to go back and interfere with his past. So we see from the Doctor's perspective as well. But I thought Christopher Eccleston was good in this too. We had Camille Cajori back in this as a young Jackie Tyler as well, and also we had Sean what's-his-name play Rose's father, who was who did an interesting performance. He was an interesting character, Pete Tyler, and he would go on to come back in series 2 in a parallel version of himself when they go to Parallel Earth. I thought the music and the scoring was good in this too, with the music, the track Father's Day. I also thought the Reapers were a very interesting creature, with those tails looking like the Grim Reaper's scythe, and them eating people or something. And they're meant to come about when there's cracks in time and sterilise the wound. Now, I'm wondering, in other ordeals, in other adventures, the Doctor's meddle with time, how come these things haven't come out sooner? Anyway, yeah, we get to see what happens if, a fixed point in time is meddled with, and, these Reapers come out and cause chaos. I Of course, this episode was also more or less confined to a one location as well, like in a church. I mean, there were other parts of the episode that were set in like the Powell estate in the late 80s, but you know, yeah, we got to see some good performances from the church when they were stranded inside. The visuals for the Reapers were pretty good and still look alright. I mean, this was 18 years ago, CGI's come a long way since then, but I think the visuals still hold up. I mean, these monsters were a one-off monster, so will we see them again? Will they return? Because they've had many other opportunities to return and other reasons too. But yeah, maybe we'll see them again, maybe we'll not. But for now, this is probably the only episode where we see the Reapers. So anyway, my ratings now. What am I going to rate this one? I think I'll give the performances an 8, the visuals an 8, the writing, I'll give that a 7, and my personal, I'll give it a 7 because this was a filler episode, but a bit doom and gloom for me, I feel too. I like the show to have a bit adventure-y, a bit more, you know, action and some fun in there, but there weren't much in this one. But anyway, yeah, that has been my Who review on Doctor Who Father's Day. Have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below if you have, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and to hit that notification bell. I've been Davros the Whovian, and this has been a Who review on Doctor Who Father's Day. So, until next time, run for your life.